Good afternoon. Well, this is a chart of the weekly S&P, and you can see exactly what we've done over the past couple of weeks. And we haven't yet taken out the yearly low, but that is on the cards. But before I think we can do that, there is something that I'd like to show you. I'll just put you over to the daily chart. Now, you know what I'm like about Fibonacci levels. I love them. Now, look at what the S&P did on Friday. We come within a gnat's breadth of that 78.6. As we go to press today, we are trading higher. We're trading at 2699 before we go to press. Now, or before we open. Now, as you can see, that will take us above that weekly pivot coming in at 2688. And also, if I pull this over, it will take us above the 61.8 coming in at 2687. Now, we know that Mondays is notorious, okay, because we get these moves over the weekend. We get it before Wall Street opens. So, yes, we look like we are going to trade up, but not just because the overnight people are trading before Wall Street opens. It's more that on the Monday, Wall Street will open, and Wall Street doesn't want to open 300 points higher than where they close. They're just the way they are. But that's what we're looking at. That's 78.6 down there. Now, I'll take you back to the weekly. So although we can see from the weekly chart that we are going to be a little bit more under pressure for those yearly lows, okay, I think what you have to bear in mind is we have here a very good support zone, and what you're doing, if you're not seeing fresh buyers coming in, you're seeing profit takers, okay? There are people in the market, you must believe this for me, there are people in the market that just trade these long-term moves. So they're happy, and there are different styles of trading. Now, if you look at that weekly chart, you can see that, yeah, you know, we could really look to come down quite a bit lower. But I don't think that at the moment we are in the position to go that much lower, given the state of the daily charts with their oversold conditions, and also the fact that it hit that 78.6. So bear in mind your weekly is trending lower. The weekly RSI has just poked its little head up above the 20%. Stochastic still pointing lower, but they are slow moving, and we see how the day unfolds as to what we do the rest of the week. I'm now going to put us back to the daily. Now, if you look at the daily chart, you can see that we are still trending lower, but you've got these stochastics down here that are just poking their head up. They've been below 20%, and now we're at 21.5%, which, to be fair, is a bit of a buy signal. So be careful. I'm not saying it's not going to go up. What I'm saying is that Wall Street doesn't like to open too far away from where it closed. And what you see is that overnight on a Monday, when the market has moved 300 points on the Dow and a lot on the S&P, you know, you do see this, okay, we're going to go up, but we're going to go down, and we're going to see the closing gap. So on the daily, the closing gap that you'd be looking at would be Friday's closing price, which is at 2658. Okay. Now that is just above the daily pivot at 2656. So this area is going to be really important when Wall Street opens. Not so much what it's doing now. Wait for the big guys to come in, and what I'm going to do is stick a little order in to buy the S&P. I'm going to buy it if it gets down to 2658.56, and I'm going to add to it if it gets to 2619. My stop will be below 2578. Good luck. I'll speak to you tomorrow.